Tapping in, yo. You're about to listen to this guy because I don't really don't mess with this guy here. This Black and White Sports Network. I already told y'all my one of my last ones was up with this guy, but he talking something good. I want to talk about, I mess with CC. This is CC channel, actually. You know what I mean? It's really about CC, Caitlin Clark. Y'all know that. But I told you we touch things, you know what I mean? Main events, current affairs, all that shit. So he talking about Caitlin Clark effect leads Indiana Fever popularity to 800 million. So he about to talk about. I said I'm listening to him. I'm listening to y'all because. So here we go.
There was a shocking lack of Caitlin Clark. I mean, almost everything I would ever post would be related to her. But this has been put out. The Indiana Fever released some data related to record fan engagement so far this season. Now, tell me again how it's Angel Reese and A'ja Wilson that's moving the needle. It's not. It's not at all. The Indiana Fever are preparing to start the second half of the WNBA season following the WNBA All-Star and Olympic break. And so far, this year's team has raised the bar for fan engagement across the league. The Fever lead the league in attendance for both home and away games, with more than 186,000 fans attending Fever home games since the season tipped off in May, the highest total in franchise history, and a 265% increase in attendance.
That's insane.
From last season.
That shit right there is insane.
Fever home games this season have set single-game records for sales at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse team store, and the team store has experienced a jump of more than 1,000% in net sales. This is the one that was jaw-dropping. The Fever hold the top spots in the league in social media engagement, video views, followers gained, and the total followers since April.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. This is America's border czar, and she's failing.
The Fever had more than 800 million video views across all platforms. The team is ranked first among teams in the WNBA, NBA, NFL, NHL, or MLB in video consumption in that span. I have been banging the drum that Caitlin Clark was arguably the biggest sports star in the country.
It was already.
Well, I'm going to tell you. That
was already a given, but
it goes a long way.
I love when we got this.
You having that claim backed up,
just right
there.
I love when we have
the videos are getting more consumption.
Black and white to prove it.
The WNBA, NBA, or the NFL. Nobody defeats the NFL.
No pun intended.
And the Indiana Fever has done just that. That's jaw dropping. The Fever lead the WNBA with 38 national TV games, and 10 of the Fever game broadcasts so far this season have set network viewership records for the WNBA games on ESPN, ION, CBS, and NBA TV, including the most viewed WNBA game in 23 years. So there is some data right there. That 800 million video views is jaw-dropping. It really is. But again, tell me how it's other people in the league that's helped grow the league. Oh, my God.
I think they passed that now. I think they are way past that now.
The statistics
they sure should
do not bear that out on both attendance and ratings. It's the end gate. The actual revenue where people are paying extra, paying up, paying higher prices to get in to see Caitlin Clark over and above what the actual ticket price is. That's a big deal. The Indiana Fever basketball star Caitlin Clark has broken her silence on the thought of joining Angel Reese in the new Women's Basketball League Unrivaled. To give WNBA players the chance to make enough money in the offseason to not have to play in the overseas leagues, 30 basketball players will partake in Unrivaled, a 3x3 league with 6 teams. All teams will be based in Miami, and some of the biggest league stars will participate, including Reese, Kelsey Plum, Jewel Lloyd, and the league even reached an NIL deal with UConn's Paige Buchers to participate. Clark did not deny wanting to play in the league, but did not commit when asked about it Tuesday. Quote, honestly, I'm just focused on this right now, one thing at a time. Can't always just be moving on to the next. My focus is
That's right. That's right,
here,
C.
Clark said.
That's right, C. And keep it there.
Reportedly
Fuck
offering
them
a
with that
average
shit.
salary of $250,000.
You rich already. You don't need that
Players
little
more
chump
than
change.
$100,000 higher than the average WNBA salary. Many of the WNBA's biggest stars have gone to play in overseas leagues during the offseason to make more money, as the W's top players make around $250,000 per season. A large number of famous athletes have financially backed the league, founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. They include Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, oh my God, Carmelo Anthony, and Steve Nash. Clark's focus is on the WNBA, which resumes after the Olympic break this week.
Making bad investments, Melo. That's a bad investment, Melo. I'll be the first to tell you.
Place in the WNBA standings, good enough for a playoff position. Yeah, they're one position ahead of the Chicago Sky. So there you have it. It's a
bad
I'm
investment.
not going to answer that right now question, and I speculated the other day that she's not going to play in this league because she's not in the same financial hellhole situation that a lot of these players are. All right, now
she don't need no money.
These players starving? No, because they're going overseas, and some of them are making $500,000 or $1 million a year playing overseas.
That's so
Brandon
crazy.
was making a cool $1 million a year out of Russia, and she had for 6-7 seasons, I think, before she actually got arrested or busted for cannabis oil in Russia. So another reason I didn't have sympathy for her, because she had been there forever and knew the rules. But the point is, and it's going to be interesting to see how many players decide to do this versus the salaries they still will get overseas.
I'm telling you, wow.
Like, yeah,
I'm doing this for y'all.
250 large.
Doing this for y'all.
You know, if China or one of these other countries, you know,
I had no idea they pay them that much overseas.
Is a big basketball place. If one of
that
these
can't
other,
be
other
right.
countries offers you $750,000 versus $250,000, well, I think you're going for the $750K.
I think he's misquoting.
So now, the interesting part about this,
I'm not sure though.
Like, she's supposed to be the next big star that comes into the league. I contend she probably won't even budge the needle at all.
Right.
But she's supposed to be the next big thing, and a lot of that will have to do with the NC2A tournament and how that plays out next year, right? But the fact that she's going to be already playing part of the NIL deal. Now, if they want this league to succeed, they better figure out a way to get Clark involved.
She ain't.
Because otherwise,
DC don't do that shit.
We've seen the data. Nobody's going to watch it.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is.
Nobody's watching that shit.
Las Vegas Aces games are still drawing 500,000 viewers, and the Indiana Fever are getting 2 million viewers. That's a hell of a big difference.
Right.
A massive difference. Chicago Sky, too. I mean, there's nothing going on there. It is what it is. More video views than the NFL. Wow. I will tell you this. This channel primarily covered the NFL, and the views on anything related to Caitlin Clark are 5 and 10 times more than NFL videos. I don't know what that tells you, but the interest is just there.
I love TC.
I'm out. Till next time.
Thank you. Jesus. Like I said, this guy, he's something I don't, you know. He's a weirdo to me. Anyway, but he, you know, he give up good information. So, you know, usually, and he's a motherfucker. I ain't worried about. I ain't talking about him. Damn him. Back to the point. Point is, you know, she's the generator. Like I said, she's always going to be. And please, I don't want her to go to, you know, that shit with them girls. Y'all ain't show her nothing But disrespect and unhospitality, rudeness, etc. Y'all ain't been nothing but bad and terrible to see since she got there. So therefore, there's no reason for her to give two shits about joining y'all little league. See, I love your answer. I wish you would have flat out said no, but that's fine how you want to play it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Tap the button, subscribe, please. Notify me, all that, comment. I'm going to tap back. Y'all stay ready. All right.